So, to start sign language, I think we should start with the basics, finger spelling, or, in a way I like to think of it, signing the alphabet. The weird thing about the vowels is each one has their own finger, so it's pretty easy to remember. For example, A is always the thumb. You go from thumb to little finger. So, it would be A, E, I, O, and U. But, well, B, I've noticed something the last few days. Have you guys, when you were a kid, ever put your hands to your eyes pretending you have binoculars? Well, think about it. Hands to the eyes, pull them away, and you've got the perfect B in finger spelling. Weird, huh? Now, C is a little bit easy. It's just how you draw one. A simple C. Bear in mind I'm doing this right-handed, so if you're left-handed it'll probably look like this, but in reverse. Well, you're doing your left hand basically. And with D, you take one finger from your left hand, index one's the best one for it, and you join the gaps between the C. You see what I mean? You get uppercase D. Just like you'd write down on a laptop. Now E is the index finger. Index finger. So you get the dex of the index. You see what I mean? F. Well, you know how you draw a little F in school? Capital one. 1, 2, 3. It's quite similar to that in the long run. You just take two fingers and then you put 2 on the top. So you have that little drawn F there. See what I mean? Yeah, I get you. It can get a little tricky, so feel free to pause this video any time to practice any letters you need to struggle with. Now G. G is a little hard, unless you know how to draw a G. You take one hand here, and then you put the other one underneath. Or that. You do that. Basically that is a G. I know it looks like you're holding horse reins, but that's one way I think of it. Horsey reins. Now H. Does anyone draw a capital H? 1, 2, 3. So you take one hand here, and you take the other one here, and you swipe it across your hand. Again, I'll repeat them. I'll repeat them ones I've taught you so far. A, apple for A, B for binoculars, drawn C, finger for D, index E, drawn F, G, and the swipe of a H. You get me so far? Good. Now we're on to the second part of this. I. The middle finger. You might not want to go for the fourth finger, otherwise someone might misunderstand you. So, fair warning. J. Again, you take the middle finger, but I'll probably do it on my other hand, it's easier. You take down there, and you bring it up, around, and over your thumb, like a drawn J. I'll show you some of my other hand so you can see what I mean. So you take your finger, you draw it round to the bottom of your hand, you curve it, and up to the thumb, like a J, like a drawn J. See me? Now, for the kicking king of the K, you take one finger, and then you cross your others like a hook. Cross your other finger, same finger on your other hand like a hook, and then just put it to the middle. See what I mean? You get that little curved K. I know, it seems a bit of a risky, hard one to do. I'll admit I struggled with that one for months. Well, at least a couple of weeks. But now, L. It's a pretty simple one to learn. Hand and a single finger, lowercase l. And for M, it's just that, but with 3 fingers instead of 2. And N is just take away a single finger. So you have 2 fingers left for L. I'll repeat I to N. I for the index. J, curve it, down and curve. K is both fingers, so you need both hands for this one. L is a finger on the hand. M is the same times 3. And N, you just remove a finger from M and you get the N. Okay, so now we're on to O, I believe. Yeah, we're on to O. So, where have we gone on the vowel fingers? We've done A, we've done E, we've done I, so that means O is the next one, which means it's your ring finger you use. So you just point to your ring finger. That is O. I know, We know which one's coming next. P is a pretty simple one. P. Q is make a thing, circle your fingers and then add a tail with your other hand. R is just like L pretty much, but in a different style. Take your hand and you curve your L so it looks like an R, like a drawn. See what I mean? A drawn R. Okay, so S. You take one hand, you take your little finger, you take your other hand, and you connect them. If you see what I mean, it looks like an S. If you do it in a certain way, of course. It does take a little practice. And T is hand, and then a single finger. So you get that capital T look with the cross on the top? I get you. So I will repeat O to T. O is the ring finger. I know there's no O in this one, but just trust me, it is. P is a drawn P. Q, you make the circle with your fingers and then add the tail. Like a little quail or a peacock in a way. I know it was a bad example. R is the drawn R on the palm of the hand. And S is a serpent climbing up a ladder. I know, bad snakes and ladders reference, but hey, if it works, it works. And T is a single top and bottom. U, we know where that one's going to go. The little finger. The little finger is the youngest of the vowels. It's the little finger. Is U. And V is much like R in its own right. Hand, V. W is a little different. So you take all your fingers on one hand and you merge them together with the other to make a W. X, we know how you do the X factor. It's basically that, just with the fingers. So X. Y is that, like, do you see what I mean? You make like a little Y, the gap, and then the tail down there. And Z is that. I know, it looks weird. Trust me, I thought that for years. But yeah, it does look a bit weird. So I will repeat T to Z. T is the cross. U is the young vowel, so it's there. V is on the hand. W is both hands interlinked. X is the X factor, just with fingers. Y is the whole hand and the finger. And Z is there. Well, I hope this will help. So, next video, I'll be putting the letters we've learned into words. Enjoy. See you, signers!